Okay, I believe we've started. Welcome to the chat room. Oh, yes. Okay. Anyways, where we at? All right. Today, what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm exploring new 3D features in cocos2d-x. So I'm going to be upgrading RapidGame to use the newest version of cocos2d-x because they just added a bunch of new 3D sprite features and some other stuff. So I'm excited to try that out. And I use this tool called RapidGame, which I built, and it's a command line application basically that pre-builds cocos2d-x for you. So it takes all of cocos2d-x, packages it into a library where you never have to rebuild cocos2d-x twice when you're doing your game development. So that's it. I'm going to be going and upgrading RapidGame right now, and I'll just show you what I do when I do that. So yeah, let's see. I'm going to check first. I'm going to check on what I've changed already. Okay. Yes. All right. Let's see. Let's go check on cocos2d-x's website real quick, just to be sure that they haven't released a brand new update or anything. So RapidGame is based on cocos2d-js, which is basically the same thing as cocos2d-x with the ability to release games onto HTML5. So it takes all of the freaking awesome power of cocos2d-x and makes it available to run JavaScript versions of your game. So basically you write your whole game in JavaScript and it runs it natively with cocos2d-x. Or you write your whole game in JavaScript and you can also release it onto HTML5. So it's kind of a cool thing. But the coolest part about it, about RapidGame at least, is that you don't need to, you don't have to use the JavaScript side. So what I'm doing here is I'm basically going to update RapidGame to use the latest version of cocos2d-js. And then I'm going to go keep on developing my game, which is just using cocos2d-x. So I already have version 3.1. It looks like it's still the latest. And I'm just going to go switch over to my little flow over here and get RapidGame Pro, well, RapidGame and RapidGame Pro updated. So oh, here. Forgot I had this little upgrading text. Yep. I'll do that first. Okay. I'm going to check in my existing changes. Excuse me. Just looking at the untracked files. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so next step on my little checklist for upgrading, I want to move the old cocos2d-js folder out, copy the new one in. Oh yeah, immediately go, commit everything. And yeah, okay, apply my old patch stuff. Check in. All right, got a plan because I've done this before and it can get a little bit tricky. So I just opened up this. I'm gonna go and move out my old cocos2d-js folder from RapidGame's source directory. I'm gonna throw it on my desktop for now. And I'm gonna copy in the latest cocos2d-js, which is cocos2d-js 3.1. Yeah. Copy that to cocos2d-js. Right? Yes. I'll copy that R. Dash R. Alright. That's just copying over 3.1, which is built with cocos2d-x 3.3 RC0, and they've also done a lot of great work to the JS side of things too for HTML5. Apparently, like their render on HTML5 runs like 50% faster or something like that. But I'm mostly interested in the cocos2d-x part of it. All right. So now I'm going to be manually applying my existing patch. How RapidGame works is that it's a Node.js based tool, and it's written. If you've never seen Node.js, it's pretty awesome. Okay, so it's a super sweet little thing where you can. It's a command line application basically where you can run JavaScript right there. So check this out. I can just run Node, and I can go just start typing in some JavaScript for j equals 1. Yeah, so there's that. The value of j is 1. Anyways, what's great about it is you can run. It's just a really awesome way of running JavaScript. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but whoops. How do we get out of here? Oh, there we go. All right, so if you can check this out on your own later. But anyways, how RapidGame Pro works is it takes, actually I'll put you over here to RapidGame. It pulls in, okay, let me just explain it like this. RapidGame takes, it goes and it basically grabs the latest version of cocos2d-x, or JS, sorry, from when you first install it, it's as easy as running like a single command. So here's how easy it is to install RapidGame. Bam! That one single line, after you've already installed Node.js and Git, will install RapidGame. And this is how easy it is to create a game. So basically it can create games based on templates, and also it pre-builds cocos2d-x. So if this was a, right here, I'm building with cocos2d-x, it would automatically pre-build everything. So it downloads the latest cocos2d-js version, auto pre-builds all the libraries for you, and then as soon as you, and whenever you want, you can go and create a little lib folder assembling to your RapidGame pre-built cocos2d-x libraries, and you never, ever have to compile cocos2d-x twice. So that's a little explanation of how it works. And after RapidGame downloads the latest bit of cocos2d-x, it goes and applies a patch, because every single time I've ever come up with seen a new release of cocos2d-x, there's always one little minor thing that I have to fix to get it to work. So basically, I've created a patch file inside of a RapidGame that will apply any patches that I need. So check out my oldest patch here. This one, see, just applies a few little changes here and there. Like for example, this one allows you to zoom your camera out really far. I don't know why they don't put that into the main part of cocos2d-x. There's a few things like it's really annoying to get when you have all your actions saying action not found whenever you're just trying to get an action by tag. Little things like that. It's just little tweaks that make developing with cocos2d-x a little bit better. So I'm going to go and apply all of my existing patches to this new cocos2d version. So first thing I'm going to do actually is commit everything. So I can keep a good track of what has changed, basically. Okay, so it gave me some warnings there. I'm just going to rerun this git add with the all flag. All right, good to go. So now I can see what's changed basically if I want. Oh, maybe not. Why can't I see what's changed? I don't know. So a lot changes always, of course, with every release of cocos2d-js. I'm just keeping this organized into one commit to my Git repository so that if I ever want to, I can go back and look at what's changed in my repository with source tree. Yeah, usually I go and I delete all the samples folders, right? Why isn't that in my notes? Remove samples and other extraneous folders. Okay, let's go over there. Templates. Samples. I don't need these. People want that, they can go and get that by downloading the latest cocos2d-js. So like we don't need a bindings generator. The console I do keep usually. Let me just double check that that's what I did with my last release. Yeah, see I deleted. Oh, I kept some of these. Probably because they're small. Okay. Whatever. The bindings generator is huge, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see that's 39 megs, and it's not something that I've used. Bindings generator basically writes your bindings for you for JavaScript, and I don't use it because it bloats the heck out of your code. So anyways, I'm gonna delete that. Why is this console folder so big? See, the other one's tiny. Plugins. Did I copy all those last time? What? What's so big this time? New options. I'm lost without you. Okay, so you're 1.7 megs, your plugins are only 1.7 megs. Why is this new one so huge? JS compiles 12 megs now, initpy, bin. Oh, there's a new compiler jar, some other stuff. Hell, why am I worried about how big this is? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. 26 megs, who cares? Okay, docs, when you really need that? No. Cool. Okay. cocos2d HTML5 also has some templates I don't really need. Did I do that last time? See, I just kept it last time. 13 megs anyways, who cares? Okay, cocos2d-x though does usually have some big stuff in it. But they do a good job of cleaning it up for the cocos2d-js. release, they actually clean up the cocos2d-x build, or release, you could call it. See, there's no samples folder. Yeah, okay, we're good to go. We can leave it like this. How big is this folder? New cocos2d-js, 591 megs. Old cocos2d-js, 410. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna commit it to my repository. That's really all that matters, is just going into my repository anyway. So, I wonder if it's gonna. Oh well. All right. I'd like to just give it a brief little overview of the files that I'm checking in always, because, you know, didn't accidentally do anything that I didn't mean to. All right, we're good to go. Committing this. All right, now while that's uploading, I'm going to go and apply my old patch to this new folder. So here's my old patch. This is a good one. Okay, so we're looking at frameworks.js bindings. While that's doing that, just gonna open this in TextMate. All right, great. Line 317, I believe, is about where it was. Not anymore. Oh, sweet. They finally commented it out. Thank you, guys. Let's make sure. Yeah. All right. Good job, cocos2d-x. A lot of times when I find stuff that's just annoying, or like, you know, little things I can help fix, what I do is I go on to cocos2d-js on their GitHub, and I'll actually just edit it right in place. So let me show you how easy that is. If you guys have never seen how easy it is to edit somebody else's code on GitHub, here's how easy it is. So I'm going to go to their repository for cocos2d. Yeah, I think this is it. No? Yes. I want cocos2d-x, yo. Like, let's say I wanted to edit this authors file, which you can do whenever you're encouraged to. Whenever you contribute to cocos2d-x, add yourself to there. Anyways, you can just go right. Oh, why am I not signed in? Sign in. All right. So back here to the authors, and you just click the little pencil icon. Basically, what that does is it auto forks the whole repository and then gives you the chance to edit it, right? You know, fill everything in, and you can like preview your changes. See, like, look, all I did was add that. I can name it, propose the file change, and once you're done proposing the file change, you can actually submit a pull request directly to cocos2d-x's team right then. So you don't have to go deal with, you know, checking out, cloning the whole repo, making your edit, submitting it as a branch, and then doing a pull request. That just takes forever, and it's annoying. So what this does is allows you to make changes to somebody's GitHub project on the fly. And that's how I always do my cocos2d-x and cocos2d-js fixes. Whenever I notice a little thing like, okay, these guys, you know, this should be fixed, that's a good way to quickly submit changes. So there's that. Okay, so back to my patch. I'm glad that they've already commented out this line because this was just pretty unnecessary. So we're done with that one. And I think I could, no, I'm not going to go and delete this whole patch. Okay, anyways. Next change. Yeah, I like to really up the height potential of the 3D perspective. So you can zoom out. I don't know why they don't, but I think it's safe to multiply it a little bit. So what I do is, where is this? So this little value right here, yeah. This is basically your max height of the camera. And they do this really conservative value. I'm not sure why, but I do a higher value so that I can zoom my cameras out more. So there's my first little edit. We got that one done and that one done. Next it's over to this one. Should I do this or not? Whenever you're using tile maps, and you're not extruding your tile map, so your tile map is just back to back. Each tile has no padding between them. It helps to use this CC fix artifacts by stretching Texel. You might want to disable that though. So I kind of like, I think I'm gonna leave it on. There's another little change I think I make here. No, I haven't been doing that lately. Okay. Yeah, let's not do that. All right. Fix artifacts by stretching Texel. Why not? So turning this on. Now, you know what? It's about time I started sticking with what see, my platformer engine uses tile maps. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. Who cares? People want to, they can go change their own cocos2d's CC config when RapidGame downloads all of cocos2d-js. They can go in and actually edit their CC config anyway and set it to whatever they want and then pre-build. There they go. So I'm just gonna change that. Stick to what I was doing. All right, this is a bug that prevents me from building Mac on the command line, and I've submitted this fix to cocos2d-x, but they just ignored me. Well, they didn't ignore me. They told me that it's unnecessary. Blah blah blah. Anyways, this fixes the dang bug, so I don't know. I couldn't reproduce the bug. That was the problem. But it's because you have to use RapidGame to be able to see this bug because you're compiling from the command line. So, anyways, I'm just gonna go in here and fix this. Oh, that doesn't exist anymore? Let's check this out. Where did they move that to? There's still Mac. No, what? Really? Oh, what? Changed a few things here. Maybe it's Apple now. No, there's no device there. iOS desktop. There it is. What's up? Oh, is this my... Yeah. Okay. There it is, yo. What's up? Why can't you find that? Oh. Well, I'll be. It's opening Xcode. Back to my little patch. It's a simple little bug. All they have to do is use auto on this one keyword. There it is again. Okay. First key to this little bug fix is to remove this, because on iOS it's NS size, on Mac it's CG size or something like that. So we're just gonna take that out, use the auto keyword right here. Boom, that one's fixed. Just make sure that, yeah, text size, we're all good. Okay. It's another bug fixed. Next one. I don't remember why I ran into this bug, but I'm just gonna fix it anyways. If it's even there. I guess maybe that's not there anymore. CC control extension. CC control color waiver button. There's no edit box. I guess not. So what we're gonna do is, if I run into this bug again when I go and pre-build, then I'll fix it. But otherwise, this isn't there anymore. So I'm just not gonna fix that one. Well, this is just a warning fix in cocos2d. Which I'd submitted to Aaron Cato. Hopefully he fixed it by now. That would be rad. Nope. Okay. Well, see what Aaron has to fix it. Aaron has to agree to fix it. I'm not sure if he ever even agreed, but this is a simple little thing where if you have the warning of, it's called shadowing local variables. If you have that warning enabled in Xcode, check this out. What you're doing is you're defining the variable r right here, and then you also have a member variable named r as well. So you're shadowing that variable when you create this local variable, which creates a compiler warning. Essentially what the compiler does is it uses the most local, or yeah, the localiest scoped variable. So this r would actually take precedence over that r, and it's just confusing as hell. Like you shouldn't have to do that. So the way to fix this is to just put, you know, I preface them like that or whatever. I did it the other way last time, which is, I think this is following Aaron Cato's style. So I'm gonna go like this. That'll fix that warning. R underscore G underscore P underscore R. Yep. Okay. I just like to check my work as I go, because bugs suck. Okay, that was the one in B2 Draw. The next one is in B2 Math. B2 Math.h. What line? Couple little fixes here. B2 Math, one's at 56, one's at 147. Let's go to line 56. Oh, B2 Vector. Oh, nice. Did he fix it? Yeah, buddy. You forgot to fix one of them, though, buddy. But thank you. That's one. Score one for the team. Cool. All right. Next one's at 147. Hopefully you did that too. No. All right. Whatever. Maybe I'll remind him, but not right now. X underscore Y underscore Z underscore X X X. Yes, looks all right. Close that. That's another. That's just a warning fix. Not even really necessary. Oh, this was for an old change I made. This was a something so I can create one-way tiles for a platformer engine, but I found a better way of doing it, which doesn't require that little hack. This is basically a hack for cocos2d, so it doesn't require that anymore. I'm not going to worry about implementing that. B2 world. Oh, what this does is it draws contacts in red. This is a really cool feature. I wish they would. I did actually submit this to Aaron Cato. I wonder if he added that. Let's see. B2 world. Line 1146. What's the? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, no, that has not been added, but I think this is super handy. What this does is when you're debugging your contacts. See, this is B2 World's draw debug data. If you're using cocos2d, you're debugging your contacts. It will whenever a contact happens between two objects, their bounding boxes are drawn in red. So it really helps to see like, okay, those two objects are being in contact right now. I don't know why this isn't added to the main repository, but I did suggest it. It's their loss. Okay. Okay, let's do this right this time. Maybe that's why I didn't do it. So what this is doing is it's just looping through the body's contacts. If a contact is enabled and the contact is touching, then it sets this flag called has contacts equals true. And then later here in this function, we're going to draw the bounding box in red if there is contacts. This is for static bodies. So static body is right here. Can I just do this? Okay, we're still using tabs. Great, great, great. So see what I'm saying? If it has contacts, draw red. If it doesn't, draw it just how it used to be. Bam. That's my patch for B2 World. Hopefully not too much more. Alright, so this is one little bug, and hopefully they fix this too. This is another one of those little things I submitted on right while editing live on GitHub, so hopefully this is already fixed, but yeah, sweet, they added it. Good job, guys. Plugin param. Good. So what we're at now is we should have a patched cocos2d-js now, and I think the next thing, yeah, we're gonna check in. Okay, let's check in first. So this is a little rundown of my edits I just made. So there's that one. Yes, that one. Yes, 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 yes. I always review my code like this every time I do any kind of little edit, because it's just a way for me to see my code in a different light. Like it's literally a different light. This is a red background with yellow changes for my text, and it helps me see clearly what I changed to make sure I don't check in any stupid mistakes. So there's that. Applied existing patches to cocos2d-js 3.1. Oh, you know what? I have not even checked the chat window. Zip chat window. There's nobody in the chat window because I've just started this live stream. So, hello. Hello. That's good enough, right? Is there even anybody here? No. Just me. This is just going to be a video for posterity then. Alright, back to this. The next step in this is to, I think, test it out, right? Oh yeah, upgrade the version and the cocos2d-js URL. That's right. Alright. Let's call this. I was going to do version 09. Yeah, let's just do 09. I'm going to change my description. Whatever, we'll try that. Still got all this. This all looks fine. Okay. Updating this version updates a lot because RapidGame works by when it takes. So let me show you. When it goes and pre-builds everything, it throws everything in the version the version number for the current RapidGame. So because it's independent of cocos2d-x, it throws its HTML precompiled in here, and its X stuff in here, and all this stuff is you know, like header files. It throws it all here in this version cocos2d-x folder, and then you've also got Java files for building, and then here's your libraries. So like, for example, let's look at the Mac library right here. There's my cocos2d-x plugins, and here's the pre-built library. So this right here, this is all of cocos2d-x, including its JavaScript engine and everything, built into one single archive file. So all you have to do in your project is import that. You never have to rebuild cocos2d-x again. So now that we've updated this version, that folder name will be different, and that way you can keep, if you want to, you can keep separate precompiled versions of cocos2d. So I could have a version 08.9, 08.10, 0.90, whatever, and those would be different versions of cocos2d. So I could easily switch between the two if I really wanted to. So now we're gonna, oh yeah, the URL here is URL has been updated. Yeah, that's fine. So here's a look at the at RapidGame. This is all written in JavaScript. It uses all these awesome Node.js libraries. It it pre-builds, it downloads, it sets things up. It's basically calling Xcodes from the command line, and on Windows it's calling Visual C++ builder, and on Linux it's I haven't written it all yet, but on Linux it'll do its own little thing too. So that's updated. Let's see. Well, let's see the README too. What day is it? Somebody tell me. November 12th, 2014. All right. Let's check that in. Yeah, pre-build. Let's see what we already have in modules. No, local live. No, it is bin. Live. I'm just checking the symlink to see if I'm all up to date. Wait, node modules. There we go. All right. Okay, cool. Yep. Just check my symlink. So this is the right folder. So basically, you can go npm when you're developing node modules. You can go like this and link the current folder. So that's kind of like installing without installing. I'm just symlinking to this folder right here, and it'll pull in my package JSON from here and figure it all out. So basically, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to go and explain that too much more, but I should be able to pre-build now. Let's try it. See what happens. Everything's checked in, so I can always go. Oh yeah. It's telling me there's an up. No, don't do that. No, I don't want it to do this because it's gonna fuck everything up. So there's this little switch here downloaded. If I just change this for this little source downloaded.txt, it'll think that I've downloaded 3.1, which I have. So next time I rebuild or pre-build, it won't try and download the link. Oh, it did. What are you doing, dude? Maybe I spelled something wrong there. Looks word for word, yo. What's up? Dang it. Why? Alright, So now I've got to go into RapidGame and debug it. I'm not sure why it's downloading. Okay, so yeah, it's passing this check. That's why I'm not getting this text. So that must mean that this do download, this is messed up here. Let's just see what's up. This will also confirm whether do download true, right? Okay. This is also confirming that I'm editing the right file, right? Because I got that. All right. Do download was true. That means that the destination directory does not exist anymore. What exactly is the destination directory? Just make sure that's not messed up. In that code source, cocos2d-js. There it is. My dir exists folder get messed up. Function. Oh, what? Oh. Okay. I know what happened. So the first time that I'd ran this prebuild command, it basically deleted my entire cocos2d-js folder. That's why I committed all these changes already. So that so we'll just try it. We'll just restore it here. So see if I go to git commit all, it's gonna be like, oh, everything's deleted. So I can go and just delete this. Everything's cool with that. Didn't even need to really debug it. I guess I should have put in some warning like, oh, I'm deleting your folder. First prebuild. See, I guess it did. It said re-downloading, but current cocos2d-js URL. Downloaded cocos2d-js, re-downloading. It should tell me that it's re-deleting everything in that folder. That'd be a little bit nicer, right? Where does it do that? No, I'm just gonna go the easy way. Tell myself to there. Next time I do this, I won't have to deal with that. So I'm gonna go git checkout source cocos2d-js. Just I'll grab everything from the repo that I just accidentally deleted. We're done. this first little command part of it is doing here is it's copying all the header files. So like it just copied all these, everything they would need to compile cocos2d-js and X for a project. It's copying it all here into this X folder. So we've got include Java scripts, everything you need. But the small files, all the little small files are in here. And then the libraries get pre-built into the live folder. Yeah. So right now it's building the iOS version. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run. Take a little break here for a second. This takes a while to pre-build, but I need to let this run at least for the iOS and the Mac and the Android just to make sure that everything is all good. And if everything is all good, and the patches, and then I'll go and I'll test to make sure the patch is being applied correctly as well. And if that's all good, then I'll go and test it on Windows to make sure that still pre-build is all right. If that's all good, then I will go and release a new version of RapidGame, and I will be able to test out the 3D stuff in the new version of cocos2d-x. So, taking a little break. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave this stream on. It's almost done with one of them. I'm honestly surprised my computer is fast enough to live stream and pre-build RapidGame. Still streaming. Okay, while that's pre-building, I'm gonna go and just remind myself of the cool new features in cocos2d-x. Excuse me. So all nodes are 3D. Yeah, I already knew that. Okay. 3.1 RC0. Sprite 3D. Yeah, we've seen this one. That's freaking awesome. You can do cubes. You can do any kind of 3D thing, just like it, and treat it like a sprite. Proof shader subsystem. New math library. Video player. That's it. Alright, well, not too much info here. Oh. Duh. It's not even listing what we... Alright. Let's go find out this manually. I'm looking for your release. You don't. You don't have an RSS feed? Here we go. Alright, 3D added light support. Directional light, point light, spotlight, ambient light. That's right. Sweet. That's exactly what I was hoping for. What I really want to do, this whole purpose of all this, is just to go play with 3D lights. I'm making a sci-fi roguelike game, and I want to check out if I can do basically to be able to randomly generate a world and to see if I can use 3D lights or not. I know I can do this 2D no problem, and I can do some kind of like 3D-ish effects with 2D, but I want to see if I can actually, how easy it is to do 3D and how easy it is to randomly generate 3D worlds with cocos2d-x 3.3. Add that. Add staggering tile maps. Clip rectangle node. That's right. Light test. Mm-hmm. Cool. takes forever, but something you gotta do with RapidGame. Only build cocos2d-x once. Alright. Alright. I was just thinking in my head there that with 3D sprites and casting shadows, but I want to use pixel art, of course, so I think I would have to create a model based on the shape of the sprite. But then you have to create a different model for every frame. I don't know. I'm not sure how this will work. I'm just going to explore and experiment with it, though. Spotlight, cone shape, point light. Facebook integration. New spine runtime. They did some new stuff for 3.2 as well. .3D camera, reskin attachment. New primitives, that's right. Really? You have to have camera masks? Oh. Alright. You can reskin meshes. Billboards. Primitive, here we go. These edges for points, lines, and triangles. Alright. There's a new web view. for iOS and Android. All right, that's pretty cool. Experimental. Oh yeah, there's new audio. Ah. Oh, okay. It's not deprecated. They haven't deprecated the old audio yet. That's good. Hmm. How we doing? All right, so it's compiling the release mode, iPhone OS. Next, it's going to do release mode, iPhone simulator, and then we're going to do Mac. Hopefully, we have no issues, and then yeah, we can submit this. All right, maybe I'll pause this stream, let this finish.